per se, although you can never prevent copyleft code from getting back into the original code base. So let us say I get some code from an open source project and it's under a copyleft license like GPL, and I make some changes and I distribute them to you, my customer. The obligation under copyleft, or I should say the condition, is that I make the source code available to you, my recipient, and not necessarily to the whole world. And there is no license that I know of that actually specifically requires a contribution back to the original code base, at least not one that's approved. So it is not per se a requirement to contribute back, but you, my recipient, have the right to redistribute it back to the original code base if you like. And that's why people sometimes get confused about this point and believe that it's a requirement to send all their changes back to the original code base. Use and modification of code is not restricted for open source licenses. As I said, you get granted all the rights of copyright, and so you can do whatever you want with the code. There are some conditions if you do certain things. And finally, as I mentioned for copyleft, distribution is generally the trigger of the copyleft requirements. If you distribute the code, you need to provide source code, etc. And the thing is that what constitutes distribution can be a little less than clear sometimes. But essentially, under United States law, where which is sort of the original genesis of the idea, at least in GPL version 2, you have to actually transfer a copy to another person. That can include web distribution where the other person initiates the transfer of the copy. But obviously, if you hand a disk to someone, or you send an email, or you allow them to download